So we got a V0 over here. Gonna be the first warm up today. Hey everyone, it's Jeff from InvestedClimber again. Today I'm doing a tutorial on how to warm up on the rock climbing wall. And this is just good for protecting your fingers and making sure you don't have any injuries. Before we do get started today, I just want to remind you all to subscribe to our channel, comment below on what types of videos you'd like us to make, and go ahead and hit that like button for us. Appreciate it, guys. So I just sent my first V0, as you guys just saw. Throughout the video, I'm going to be speeding up and slowing down some cool parts of the warm-up. So today I'm going to be doing 3 V0s, 3 V1s. I was supposed to do 3 V2s, but instead I accidentally did 4 V3s. So you'll see that on the counter a little bit later at the bottom left. And then one of the V4s that I did to warm up is actually just old footage because I figured might as well just use it since it's good. So what this is basically this is the warm up I do after I do my whole body warm up. So after I do my kind of arm twirls and leg kicks, sit-ups, pull-ups, push-ups. This is what I'll do on the wall to kind of warm up my fingers. For me personally, it normally takes about 30 minutes, but doing this is really important because it helps me reinforce techniques that I've used to send previous routes, and also it helps again protect against finger injury. I chose my warm-up routes based off my previous performance on them. Just by climbing at this gym so much, I know that I can do almost all the V0s through V4s in my gym, so this is what I chose for my warm-up. If you can't do up to V4s, you can pick like V0s to V1s if you're just kind of starting off, or if you are just practicing a lot more technique, it's okay to just stick with the lower grade climbs for your warm-ups. Like I said, you just got to know your body and kind of adjust based off your previous performances. With that said, I think that's kind of all I really want to talk about for why warming up is important and kind of what I do. After this, I'll just go ahead and kind of narrate on the moves I'm doing. Like I said, I sped up some parts and then I slowed down some parts that I thought were cool because some of the routes on this wall I thought were really fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And as always, remember to smash that like button. Comment below on what types of videos you'd like us to make, and also subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell if you want to get notifications whenever we post up new videos. So now I've just finished all the V0s and V1s that I wanted to do for the warm-up. I'm going to start on the left here, and then I'm going to go straight into kind of a small chip on another hold, and then reach high to the right. And there's a jug right there, and then there's kind of a big move to the left top hold. On most of the routes, I'm down climbing just to get a little bit of extra warm up in it. And this is the next V2. It's the only other V2 because I accidentally skipped another V2, but it's a pretty interesting route. Typical right, left, right, left, right, left movement, but on the green volume, that little bulge sticking out, there is an undercling that was actually pretty good to kind of mix up the movement. So this next route, it was supposed to be a V2, but I didn't look closely enough and I accidentally did an extra V3. Oh well, it doesn't really hurt to do an extra one, but you'll start on a flat wall and then you'll move to an overhang with a ledge looking thing, and then you'll move to those crimps, which are also about a full pad. Full pad is the first joint to the tip of your fingertip. So it was a good route to work on before we moved on to any V5 or V6 crimps. This next V3, it's a pretty good one also for getting your back muscles warmed up because it was more dynamic than all the other climbs I was doing. Usually when I warm up, I try to do more static movements, but this one did require me to kind of swing my body over to the left as you guys saw earlier. So not bad. It was a little hard for a down climb, but ended up just jumping off and rolling onto the mat. This next V3 was on a cone sitting in the front of the gym. It was interesting because there was a heel hook in it. And then the rest of the holds were relatively crimpy with the side pull. And then they're kind of slopish on the left hold that I'm holding on right now. It was kind of slopey. So it's a good warm up if you're trying to practice sloper. So as you can see, most of my climbs here, they have a good mixture of crimpy routes, slopey routes, and dynamic movements. This next area is in my favorite part of our rock climbing wall, which is the cave. So it's a V3, pretty simple one, but it does look a little bit flashy. So there's gonna be a slow-mo in here for you guys in a second. So I'm gonna slow the camera down to normal speed here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do a little grab on a jug and then just fall here. So here's the slow-mo right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and reach my left hand over, stick that hold. My body does swing a little bit, and I just get my right hand over and match it. And that's the route there. So if you guys are ever in Spartanburg within the next couple months, come try this one with me. All right, now we're moving to V4 routes. This route is really cool because there's actually a knee bar near the end. If you don't know what a knee bar is, what it is basically you step on your toes onto like one part of the wall, and then use your knee, the top of your knee, to lock yourself in, and that way you can almost use it as a whole support too. So I'm going to do it with my right leg right now. As you can tell, my toes pushing on the wall and my knee is locked into that big hold. This next route you guys have already seen me do in the previous videos. I did it again today as a warm-up, but Sean did a better job at capturing the film than I did when I was doing it on this warm-up day, so I just used this one instead. So I'll let you guys finish watching it again. This last route here is the last warm-up for the day. It's a V4. I thought it was a pretty cool one because there's some dynamic moves with some pinching involved on the routes. So I'm gonna start here, and then there's a really cool pose I'm gonna do here with the little heel hook and a reach over, and here's the really cool dyno part or dynamic part. I'm gonna slow-mo it for you guys. Alright everyone, thanks again so much for watching. That concludes our show today. Hope you guys learned a little bit on how to warm up. This is just my way to do the warm up. Remember, there's many different ways to warm up, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it still. In addition to doing these climbing exercises for warm-ups, don't forget to do the full body warm-ups to actually get your body ready for the climbing day. So you know, like the leg kicks, the arm twirls, the push-ups, the sit-ups, pull-ups, whatever it is that you do to warm up your body for the climbing day. And remember to, again, hit that like button, comment below on what types of videos you'd like us to make, subscribe to our channel, and climb on everyone.